Everything you have worked for, gone in the blink of an eye. It seems like a bit of a dramatic introduction to a video, but let me tell you, yeah, it is dramatic, but quite frankly, it's the truth. You've already seen the title of this video, so you know who I'm going to be talking about. The once great, now disgraced member of the VanossCrew, Ohmwrecker, a man who has found himself enveloped in an absolute conundrum of controversy recently. A controversy that some say he may have fabricated. Regardless of if it's a fabrication or not, if he's right or wrong, Ohmwrecker, in his attempt to either ruin his former friends or protect those negatively affected by said friends, he may have ended his own career in the process. With all that being said though, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see some more, and if you want, follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and waffle on about the backstory of this entire thing. All you need to know is that Ohmwrecker, an individual with not the best reputation already, went on a Drama Alert interview, hurled some mental claims towards his former friends, and has since faced the wrath of the internet because the former friends he went against, they happen to be some of the biggest, most respected YouTubers on the platform. Now, of course, people rushed to make videos on it, considering that the situation blew up all over social media. Some of these videos, yeah, they are better than others, but they all seem to carry the same theme. Ohmwrecker, he's a liar. Ohmwrecker, the story's a fabrication. How can you trust him? It's Ohmwrecker, he's not credible. Not only are these themes carried on YouTube, nah, if you go onto Twitter, it's all you can see when people are talking about Ohm. We have to keep in mind though that one of the main reasons this story got so big was because of Ohmwrecker. First of all, he went on Drama Alert, which is one of the biggest news channels in quotation marks on YouTube. And then after this Drama Alert interview was released, it's not like he didn't carry on talking about it. If anything, he doubled down, further fueling the internet firestorm. A firestorm that wasn't in his favor in any way. Why am I talking about this though? Why am I talking about how the internet isn't Ohm's best friend at the moment? It's quite an obvious assessment that can be made by anybody. I'm talking about this because one of the main things affected by this whole thing is something very important to every YouTuber. Something a YouTuber has to nurture and valiantly protect. Their public image. As a YouTuber, your public image, it's everything. If you've got a good public image, you'll somewhat easily grow on YouTube and you'll be well liked by lots of people. Though, if you have a bad one, you're gonna have a stigma attached to you. A stigma that you may not ever be able to get rid of. Having a bad public image, this isn't something new or obscure to Ohmwrecker. Mainly because if we cast our minds back to a few months ago, when people were first making videos on him, when he had that beef with Terrorizer, it was almost universally accepted that Ohmwrecker, he was lying. Ohmwrecker, in that situation, was in the wrong. Surely Ohm would know about his bad public image, so surely he would have predicted that as soon as he came out with this new information against the VanossCrew, people, they're not gonna believe him, are they? Even if the information is true. In essence then, this bad public image, it serves as impetus for the lack of credibility argument. An argument that has been cited numerous times over the past couple days. How can Ohm be trusted when handling information of this magnitude, when he's lied about stuff relating to the VanossCrew in the past? The same people he's lodging this new information against right now. Moreover, it doesn't really take a genius to realize that the VanossCrew, they have very loyal fans. As I said earlier, they are some of the most well-respected creators on YouTube after all. Of course people don't want to see their role models in a potentially bad light. And as social media is so accessible to anybody, of course these people would jump to defend said role models. Even if this information is true and Ohm's story isn't a fabricated one, people aren't gonna believe him because in their eyes, their role models, the VanossCrew, they can do no wrong. The majority of these loyal fans know who Ohmwrecker is, be that because of the past controversy he was in, or they may know him from VanossCrew videos. However, the Ohmwrecker they know is not the Ohmwrecker with a good public image. The Ohmwrecker they know is the Ohmwrecker with the bad public image. The Ohmwrecker who's a liar, a snake, a guy who will do anything to get back at the people who may have wronged him. There's also another thing that pertains to this situation that doesn't really help Ohm's public image at all, really. When coming out with this information, he didn't release this information on his Twitter or on his own channel. No, what Ohm decided to do is that he went on Drama Alert, which is hosted by a man who, let's just say, isn't very well liked by a multitude of different people. I'm not gonna go over Keemstar's past transgressions, mainly because if I did, we'd be here for a million years. All you need to know is that Keemstar, when it comes to public image, he doesn't really have the best one in some people's eyes. So surely Ohm would have realized that if he, a guy who doesn't have that good of a public image already, goes onto a show with a guy who also doesn't have a good public image, it's not gonna go well for him, now is it? All in all then, the self-implosion of Ohmwrecker surrounds his public image. A public image that has only gotten worse over the past couple of days. As I said earlier, even if Ohm is in the right here, people, they're not going to believe him, or people are going to view him as not a credible source because of this bad public image. Or the little bits of evidence he's bringing forward, it's all being scrutinized immensely by people. In order to really see this lack of public image in full effect, I asked people on my Twitter and on my Discord to tell me what they thought of Ohm. All of the responses to these questions are negative. If you search up Ohmwrecker's name on YouTube or Twitter right now, all of it is negative. As soon as Ohm brought this information forward, it was instantly deemed as uncredible. Mainly because it was brought forward by Ohm. The majority of people who watch YouTube videos, the majority of people on social media who know about Ohmwrecker, they see him as untrustworthy. The numbers, they don't lie either. Ever since this stuff came out, he's been losing subscribers at a rapid rate. And it's not like this whole situation is not going to be isolated to the present. No, we can learn something very important from the past little bit of controversy he was involved in. Bad public image, it doesn't merely disappear after a couple of months. It stays with you. So here is a man with an already bad public image, now making his public image worse. Going forward, this is going to stay with him. It's going to build and build and build on top of each other, meaning that even if Ohm is telling the truth, of course people aren't going to believe him, and if he gets involved in something in the future, then again, people aren't going to believe him. Even if Ohm is telling the truth right now, he may have ended his own career in the process. With all that being said though, what do you guys think of Ohm? Is he trustworthy? Can his career survive? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.